Consider this cube of sand. I chose to be sand because it's one of the most ordinary, unremarkable things we encounter. We often walk past it without a second thought. Its presence so familiar that it fades into the background. But you could replace it with anything else you want, and the result wouldn't change much. Now imagine this single cubic centimeter filled with grains of sand. Simple, unremarkable sand. Yet if you look closer, this tiny space transforms into an ocean, a realm where countless atoms engage in an eternal dance. Within this seemingly insignificant cube lies a number so staggering, so beyond comprehension, that it dwarfs even the passage of time itself. There are more atoms in this small space than there have been seconds since the beginning of time. Pause for a moment to grasp the weight of this thought. From the universe's dawn, seconds have marched forward, billions upon billions of them, carving out the history of the cosmos. Every star's birth, every planet's formation, every moment of life, all of these events have unfolded across time's vast expanse. And yet, the number of atoms in this minuscule space of sand eclipses even that grand timeline. The atoms, so numerous they outnumber the seconds in the universe's history, swirl and collide in a dance that has been ongoing since the beginning of everything. To put this into perspective, let's dive into the math and science behind it. The universe is approximately 13.8 billion years old. In seconds, that's about 435 quadrillion seconds. Now consider a cubic centimeter of sand. A single grain of sand has an average diameter of around 0.5 millimeters, and you can fit roughly 11,307 grains of sand within a cubic centimeter. Each grain of sand contains approximately 6 quintillion atoms, primarily composed of silicon dioxide. Multiplying these values reveals that the number of atoms in this 1 cubic centimeter of sand reaches approximately 69 sextillion 600 quintillion. This number is staggeringly larger than the 435 quadrillion seconds that have passed since the universe began. The comparison is clear. The atoms within this tiny cube vastly outnumber the moments in the timeline of the cosmos. Think of it, a single atom, an invisible speck in the grand fabric of existence, and yet there are more of them in this tiny cube than all the moments that have ever passed since time itself began. This staggering truth reveals a hidden wonder. The grandeur of the universe is not just in its vast expanses of stars and galaxies, but also in the unseeable multitude of particles, each playing its part in an infinite and intricate dance. Now let's shift our perspective. If such a tiny cube of sand can hold this magnitude of wonder, imagine what lies within the human body. Take a look at your hand. Consider how many cubic centimeters make up a single finger, a thumb, or your entire hand. Our bodies, composed of trillions of cells and immeasurable atoms, are complex universes in their own right. Every cell, every molecule, and every atom plays its role in the intricate symphony of life. If a single cube of sand can outnumber the seconds since time began, what does that say about the magnificence contained within us? Our very essence is built upon the same boundless complexity. Imagine a clock that began its countdown with the birth of the universe, 13.8 billion years ago, each tick a second marking the evolution of everything: the first light, the formation of stars, the birth of worlds, the rise of life. Now, compare that enormous stream of seconds to the atoms that form our bodies. In every cubic centimeter of our being, there exists a multitude surpassing the scale of time itself. This is not just a fact of science, it is a glimpse into the vastness contained within us. These atoms are not static. They move, vibrate, and connect, forming the structures that sustain life, thought, and movement. Though each is small, it holds the potential for change and interaction. They are the building blocks of life, the foundation of the air we breathe, the source of our existence. Their numbers are beyond our comprehension, and yet they are the most fundamental parts of who we are. This understanding reshapes our perception. It reminds us that the universe's scale is not just in its vast expanse of galaxies, stars, and empty space. It is also found within us, in the infinitesimal and the complex. The smallest components of our being, these countless atoms, mirror the universe's vastness in their own way. They are as numerous as the stars, as abundant as the cosmic voids. The idea that such an infinite number of atoms can exist within something so small, yet so significant as the human body, offers a new perspective on the universe's immensity. The atoms, countless and eternal, are a testament to the universe's boundless complexity, and they reside within us. The cube of sand becomes a symbol of the universe's true nature, not just a collection of vast distances and timelines, but also a tapestry woven from innumerable, invisible parts. In the dance of atoms within us, the cosmos reveals its essence, showing that its immensity is not limited to the scale of galaxies but is just as profound in the tiniest elements of life.